Good morning, happy Saturday, what's up? I'm drinking my morning black tea, y'all. So this is a plant with me video, and I have some new plants that I didn't do in the haul because I only picked up 3 plants, and then we doing some plant maintenance and some repotting, and like with all my plant videos, y'all, with all my plant with me videos, we'll just go and see how far we get. But the first thing up is, let me just show you this real quick. This is what I woke up to, wake up in the morning doing your thing, and in my bathroom, my Fiddle Leaf Fid had been pepper-sized. So, that's very upsetting. So, here it is, here right now, and if you saw in the clip away, she has really broken off some of her branches, and she's actually dug inside of it, and she killed off some new growth that was coming through. So what we're gonna do now is, since that happened, is I'm gonna go ahead and completely cut the branch off. This is how deep she cut it, and I'm gonna attempt to propagate this. So one thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna clean up the bottom, but I don't think I can use these branches here. So I'm just gonna, those leaves, nope. Stay. Sorry y'all, but I'm training too. I'll try to edit out as much as this as possible. But I'm just cleaning up this edge here. I'm halfway tempted to lose this leaf too. So we're gonna just throw that leaf away too. And this is what we're left with. And this is probably gonna take about a month. Out. Go lay down. Go home. Big, beautiful brown eyes isn't gonna work. Go home. Yes. Lay down. Yes. Good girl. Stay there. Yes. So now that we have this branch, just gonna go ahead and got some water. Got a jar right here. And I'm going to place this in this jar, and it's gonna take about a month before I see some really roots. I'm hoping, because yeah, I got a clean cut at an angle. And so we're gonna just leave it here. I'm gonna end up placing this up in the windowsill where you see like you got all this bright light coming in. Probably up in my diva room. So yeah, so she did it twice, and we have a little bit of a smaller branch here, and it's very young. I have no idea if this is going to propagate, but I'm just going to go ahead and clip it at an angle. And once again, place it in the jar, and then I'm going to put it in the windowsill. I'll probably put one in this windowsill down here, and then another one up in the diva room. As far as this Fiddle Leaf Fid is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and water it. But we're going to do one more thing. Now, I have no idea if this is going to work. I've never done this before. But you can propagate leaves. And I saw this on a video. And you can propagate the leaves by, I don't know if this is going to actually work. So we have some leftover Miracle-Gro potting mix here. And it's really early in the morning, hence the light changing. I'm really up early. And I'm up early because I went to the bathroom this morning, and I had every intention of climbing back in my bed, but that's when I saw my Fiddle Leaf Fid, and I was just like, I'm up now, I'm mad. So I'm using this leftover Miracle-Gro soil because it's here. I came across it last week. I found it in a basket. So, because I was going to put it in the plant, but I just realized the soil is going to have to stay constantly wet in order for these leaves to do what they need to do. And that's not going to be easy to do inside that because I risk overwatering my plants. Hey guys, so real quick, I decided to do a talk over because let's be honest, I'm having an actual conversation with my dog. But what you see here is I'm about to place this leaf down in the soil, and hopefully this is going to grow roots here in a little bit. Here we go. Should go down in that soil. Booyah. There we go. So all we're doing is we're just planting it about a 1/4 inch down. And then I'm just going to soak it in with some water, which I do later off camera. And I put it in my bright room, and hopefully it'll work. Okay, so here we have 2. This is our attempt to propagate Fiddle Leaf Fids. And I believe all 2 of these methods will definitely work. This one needs to be watered in still. And we'll check back on these in a month and see how it do. So you can thank Miss Pepper right there for these propagation tips. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay, y'all, so for all my talking about Pepper, she's back up in her room. So moving on. This behind me here is an attempt to vine a plant, and it failed. Developed a lot of dead brown, so in order for me to, and this was once a huge plant, but in order for me to save this plant now, I need to take it out of here. So before we start on that, I'm just going to show you the plant that I'm going to replace it with. Boom. What's up? Okay. Now, I was looking for an Aglamedia, an Aggie. But what I found was a different Bachia. And I don't have this variety of a different Bachia, but y'all know I'm kind of obsessed because here's a quick clip of the different types of different Bachia that I have in my home right now. Not that many, but yeah. So this is a plant that I really, really, really do like. And this plant is pretty beat up, but this is a resilient plant. It can come back with some love and tenderness, and that's what I'm gonna try and give it. And I want to place this different Bachia in this container. So, so you can get a good look at it. I picked this up on clearance at Walmart outside. This was originally priced for $13. I got it for $7. They did have another one there with it, and it was in such worse condition that I thought $7 was an overprice on it. And they would not come down on the price, so... And I wanted them to come down like at least $4. I was like, look, take $3 off of it and I'll take it. Which they considered that was an additional 40% off, and they weren't willing to do it. And I was like, okay. So I just got this one, and it does have some dried leaves, but overall, I really think this is in pretty good condition, and I think for $7 is an actual steal. So this is what we're gonna do. Well, since I don't showed you that one, I picked up a couple of others. See, y'all, I'm cheap. Okay, so this is a Dracena, and it is also damaged in various spots, and it's in need of a repot. So this Dracena cost me $2.81 at Walmart on clearance, which was really why I was like, you can't give me that other different Bachia for you got plants over here, you sell them for less than $3. So I picked that one up, and not a clearance plant, but some, I just thought it was so cute. For $3, we have some creeping jennies, and I'm gonna place her in, I was gonna place this outside. I have to do some outside garden. I have some containers out on my front porch that that she's going to be a part of it. And I probably should have got a couple more because of this, but I've never worked with this before, and I don't know how much that, because you know these cards will tell you one thing. You know, 6 hours of sun, moderate moist water. But so anyway, I picked up this little creepy Jenny. I really think she is so cute that she probably won't make it outside. She might now be an indoor plant because she's really, really cute. And anyway, she was $3. Full price, not on clearance. So now that we got the haul out, and there was no reason to make a separate video on a plant haul. Oh guys, thank you so much for those great responses that I got from my bullying on the internet video, in the houseplant community. I really feel the love, and I actually didn't make I didn't post another video up because I wanted that to be the last video that I posted, because I wanted people to see it. I was hoping people would share it because I think it's an important topic. You see, one thing I can't stand about myself. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and y'all, this is just an experiment. I tried to bind this, and I don't see why it wouldn't work, but it didn't. And that's fine. You know, you try things out. But I'll tell you the reason why it didn't work. This became a pain in the ass to water. It off. And this was a branch that I had literally found outside in my neighborhood. And this is a very good branch because it has no bugs in it. I don't know, I checked it, I sprayed it down with, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I sprayed it down with bleach. I didn't use the pesticide on it. I sprayed it down with bleach, I aired it out, dried it out in the sun, and then I came back and I put that insector soap on it and sprayed it down with. So I'm gonna use that again. Now, yeah, real quick, let me let you see what this looks like. Okay, so you can see this is a mess. So I'm just gonna groom this up real quick. I don't even think you guys are gonna need to see this on camera. I thought this was gonna take me some serious amount of time, but yeah, it's done. You know what, y'all? I'm not even gonna try to save that plant. Just gonna throw it away. Okay. It probably can't. I tell you what though, I won't throw all of it away. Y'all know I come on here all the time talking about pepper. You know, pepper, I'm not gonna lie, pepper's a handful right now. She's a growing. Oops, I just made a huge mess. She is a growing dog. And she is completely, she's not out of hand. We are out of knowledge. It's like, so I had to seek expert help with it. And I decided to do something that I really couldn't afford to do. And well, I decided that I was going to do it. And that was reach out to, I brought in a trainer for a day. I ain't gonna tell you how much I paid for it, but I brought her in for a day to help give me some tips about how to work with pepper and make her a better one. And the one thing that she said, because I feel like when you hear from an expert, then maybe your man will listen to you. And so I actually need to talk to him about it, because what she said is that she will never be successful potty training unless we do the kennel, or if we have her constantly tethered to us, one or the other. You know, so it's like, the house is too much for her. Like, she doesn't have the concept of understanding. So hopefully that'll work. I'm gonna see him later today, because right now, you know, I ain't speak to him. He just came home from work in a nasty attitude, and I don't appreciate, don't raise your voice to me. You know, y'all know how I feel about that. He knows how I feel about that. He was always so, I was like, he was like, oh, Ginger wants to stay with Mama. I was like, okay, well then, you know, let Ginger stay and take Pepper. I ain't taking Pepper. Who the fuck you talking to? Well, I'm just saying, nah, you're not just saying. Because if you were just saying, you ain't gonna speak to me like that. Now, because it's 3:30, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and my ass was asleep. I woke up, and stupid me, I woke up missing his ass because he was up watching TV because, you know, he don't go to bed until like he gets off of work at midnight. So, you know, he's up. My dumb ass was missing him. Call him in the room to say, hey, babe, what's going on? And, you know, chit-chatted for about 15, 20 minutes before I was like, okay, I'm going back to sleep. And that's when Ginger decided that Ginger wanted to stay with me and he wanted to go back and finish watching TV or whatever the hell he was doing. And he was like, oh, Ginger wants to stay. I was like, okay, well, let her stay. You know, because she ain't going to do nothing but lay at the foot of the bed. I was like, okay, let her stay. And I didn't say it like to be malicious, you know, take Ginger, you got to take one of them. I don't care. They could have both stayed in bed with me. My ass was going back to sleep either way. But I was like thinking he wanted a dog with him. And I was like, okay, well, take Pepper. Oh, you take Pepper. She too out of control. She don't listen. She's too much of a handful. Well, damn. That was your baby when we got her. Now, right now, he don't like the work that you got to put in for Pepper. And that's what it is. You got to put the work in. You got to. Neither one of us really wanted a puppy. Need something. Because we live sort of a sedated lifestyle. But, you know, you got to put the work in. And so, and part of putting the work in is you got to get her trained. You know, you got to understand, she got to have playtime. If you're coming home, like she was asleep before you got home. So if you're coming home and you getting them, because you don't have to. You just leave them in there with me. But if you're getting them, now she has this energy. Sit down, throw the damn ball for it. Like, because you can't run it out of Pepper. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm like, you can't just take her for a walk and think that's going to calm her ass down. It is not. I have literally sat on my bed and has just thrown her favorite toy back and forth for over 30 minutes, and I let her go from the floor, jumping up on my bed, just because to wear out. Anyway, y'all, I'm done talking about Pepper because I'm getting upset. Okay, so I pretty much got this. Y'all, this is where I say I'll be right back. Dracena that's up next. I'm just gonna be alright in here, right? Anyway, y'all, here's my newest Dracena. What I love about plants is you can buy a whole variety of plants and still in that family and still not have the collection complete. So I am really bad with Dracenas, and it's because the reason why I'm so bad with them is Dracenas is a real easy plant. Easy plant, take it to your office type plant, leave it alone, forgiving plant. It will, you can neglect it, you can forget about it, and it will forgive you. And that's what makes it really bad, because I ignore this plant a lot. But with this plant I bought for $2. So since this is a $2 plant, and y'all, this is a really great deal for $2 and some change. And that's after taxes. So, oops, and it's coming with some damage, which I'll go ahead and cut some of this off. Yeah. It's coming with some damage, and I don't care. It's just in good company with my Dracenas. And it looks like this plant has gone from being overwatered to no water, because just looking at these leaves tell you everything you need to know when you know, this is how your plants talk to you. And this plant is actually has suffered from overwatering. And I guess they just, because it's such a common plant, they just couldn't do anything about it. But the root system is really, really healthy on it. And it has some new growth coming out of the top. And look how beautiful the foliage is. Just that. Now, I go out of my way to not buy Dracenas. It has to be, like, I have a couple of Janice Craig's, and I have a lemon lime, and I have some when I first started out on my plant journey. It's just because sometimes I find them completely overpriced. But and Dracenas are very slow growers, so that's another thing. It's like, okay, this particular Dracena, it will take forever, and that's if you don't neglect it before you will see the benefits of your reward. So, but what I'm actually going to do with this plant is I'm going to take this plant to my job, and I'm going to place it in my office because, you know, and it's going to grow underneath soft fluorescent lights, so you won't see a lot of growth with this. So you won't see this. This is the last time you'll see this plant, because I never take y'all to work with me because you know why. So maybe I won't. Bright sunny room all day, moisturous plants. Okay, so I probably won't. But I think it will do absolutely. I know it will do fine underneath my fluorescent lights, because you do have plants that are able to sustain life. And I have another person at work who asked me about plants, because you know I got this channel. You know, no horticulture degree, but I may consider myself a bit of a guru because I have educated myself a lot on plants, house plants. I am not a gardener. I don't know anything. The little I do know about, I don't want to invest in. My sister was the main gardener. So, okay. Bye, y'all. I'll see you next time for more.